I don't know, I'm rambling now. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be doing like a super quick Q&A. I asked you guys in my last video if you guys wanted to ask me any questions. I'd be open to doing a Q&A, so I linked my Tumblr down below, had like my inbox open. So yeah, I'm going to be going over those questions. Today's like super casual video. I just got off of school and I'm tired and my hair is a mess, but I wanted to film this for you guys now just because break's coming up and I know I'm going to be super busy. I got one ask on YouTube from, I'm really going to butcher this name, I think it's Yoonji Ho. They asked if I watch anime, and then if so, what do I watch? So I like kind of watch anime, I kind of don't. I only watch it either with my brother or one of my really good friends. They're both really into anime, so they always get me to watch it with them. I grew up on Ghibli movies, and when I went to Japan I got to go to Ghibli Studio and it was like amazing, so I definitely love all of those films. And then I think my favorite anime that I've seen other than that is Anohana. My brother showed me that one and I watched it with my really good friend, and like it made me so emo, but it was really good. So yes, sometimes I watch anime, but not like on a regular basis, I guess you would say. So then the rest of the questions are going to be from my Tumblr, just whatever you guys ask me. I think every single one of them is anonymous except for one, so I'm not gonna say who asked them. So the first question is favorite makeup brand, and this is kind of hard because I have a lot of favorite makeup brands, but like in different categories. So I have favorite makeup brands, but I don't have a lot of products from them, and then I have my like favorite brand that I have most of my products from, if that makes sense. So if I could pick like my favorite brand but I don't have that many products from, would definitely be NARS. Their blushes are super amazing, and I also really like their lipstick formula, and I just feel like their packaging is really sleek and nice, and I can really like enjoy that, and I like to display it. But I think the products that I have the most of are from Urban Decay. I think they come out with like really quality eyeshadows. I don't think I have anything else by them. I just have a bunch of eyeshadow palettes, glitters, single shadows, stuff like that. I think they really hit the nail on the head when it comes to that stuff. So NARS and Urban Decay I think would be my two favorites. So the next ask is how would you describe your photography, and is there any dream shoot of yours? It's funny because I had to write so many artist statements last year, but actually verbalizing it is kind of hard for me. I definitely focus on beauty, fashion, and the human figure the most, as you can see. This is Jessie's body over here. Jessie's one of my really good friends in New York. But yeah, I did a huge portfolio one time on the body as a canvas, so that kind of incorporated beauty and the human figure in one. If I find pictures, I'll just kind of, scatter them around. I'm really into fashion portraiture as well, and kind of incorporating beauty into that. I don't know, like I said, it's kind of hard for me to express my work, but I'll go ahead and just like throw some stuff up around me and you guys can see what I'm talking about. And then the second part of the question is a dream shoot of mine. Just to be like in any magazine would be super cool. I got featured in my school's magazine the like first month I was there, but I've been saying lately that my new dream is to shoot for Playboy, but not the like not safe for work edition. You know how they kind of have like those shoots inside that are like still kind of sassy but not like X-rated type stuff? I feel like I would be really good at that. Okay, so I got two questions that kind of revolve around New York, so I'm gonna say both and then kind of talk about it. For those of you who don't know, I was living in New York last year and going to school out there, and then I moved home. So the first question was, what was your New York experience like? And then the second question is advice to someone who wants to move to New York. So my New York experience, I wouldn't say was the best experience. I moved there the day I turned 18, and I just feel like I wasn't ready for everything that was about to be thrown at me. It's a really, really tough environment, and you have to be a really strong person to live there. I mean, I made tons of amazing friends, and I took a lot of amazing photos while I was there, but I feel like I wasn't in a place where I was ready to be submerged in that kind of environment. I feel like maybe if I went back when I was older, it would be a different experience, and if I really wanted to be there, but just getting out of high school, having to break up with my boyfriend, leave my family, leave my best friends, it was just, I wasn't ready for it, I think. And I think it really put a strain on my experience there and kind of held me back from enjoying it. So I don't know, there's a lot of good and bad to it. I learned a lot from it, and I had a lot of great experiences, but I was also just like really sad the whole time. So I feel like my experience isn't the best for you guys to like see if you like it there or whatnot. Okay, that sentence didn't make sense, but I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. And then for someone who said the advice of someone who wants to move to New York, just be really committed and make sure it's something you really want to do. Because if you have any ifs or like uncertainties, I don't know if you're going to be exactly prosperous there, because it is such a hard city. You have to be driven, and you have to like be super focused on what you want to do. And if you're ready for that, then I think go for it. Otherwise, maybe just wait a little while. But you'll probably meet some of the best people there. It's a super creative environment that's just like, I don't know, I'm rambling now. Someone asked, do I have Instagram or Twitter? I have both. I'll go ahead and put my Instagram here and then my Twitter here. I think my Twitter is lbunny with 2 eyes, and then my Instagram is momotenshi. Someone said you should do an outfits of the week video. Okay, that's not really a question, but I kind of want to do that this week because I'm on break and I'm going to be seeing a lot of my friends and doing a lot of stuff. Someone asked, what are my go-to stores to shop at? Besides thrifting, like if we're talking about actual retail, I think I like still love Urban Outfitters. I've loved Urban Outfitters, I feel like, since 8th grade. I used to work there, so I had a massive discount and would spend every paycheck there, and I kind of still continue to do that even though I don't work there. I really, really like Zara, but I don't have one close to me, so I'm not shopping there a ton, but I love those two, I think. Favorite animals. This one's a fun one. Bunnies, bats, and what's my third favorite? I don't know, I can't think right now. Bunnies and bats. Okay, this is like the one not anonymous question. Dangerous Neighborhood asked, what kind of music do I listen to? So I kind of listen to everything except for country, and I know that's like a really basic answer, but I'm not one of those people who's super into music and like can't live without music. I mean, I really like music, but I'm not very well versed in it. My favorite bands though are Beach House, Home Shake, The Vaccines. I'll stick with those 3. Someone asked, do you have someone that inspires you with the way you dress, and where do you get your inspo from? I wouldn't say I have one person in particular who inspires the way I dress. Since you guys know you're sending me questions on Tumblr, I'm on Tumblr a lot. I get a lot of inspiration for photos, and the same comes with my photography. I feel like there's no better way to get inspiration than to like be looking at photos, seeing what other people are doing, seeing what you like and what you don't like. Even shopping online and like the way they dress, the model, I feel like you can get a lot of inspiration too from like your favorite stores and stuff. But I wouldn't say I have one person in mind. Favorite flavor lollipop? Definitely cherry. I love anything that's cherry flavored. Someone said, how did I get into makeup? I mean, I always liked doing my makeup, but I wasn't really good at it until like mid-high school. I feel like some of my makeup days prior to that were like really tragic, but I feel like I got super into it because of my photography. When I was doing that whole body as a canvas portfolio, I was doing full makeup looks on all of my models, and I really had to learn how to apply makeup to different eye shapes, different skin tones, face shapes, just all that kind of stuff, and it kind of just made me better at makeup in general, I feel like, and now I really like it. Someone asked, what hair colors have you had in the past and which was your favorite? I have had, I feel like, almost every hair color except for black. I've had blonde like this currently. I've had platinum hair, so super, super white. One time my hairdresser accidentally dyed my hair gray, which I guess was like kind of cool because it was trending at the moment, but I mean, it like wasn't what I asked for. I've had pink hair, which I'm gonna be going back to. I have an appointment to get my hair bleached again in December, so I'm super excited. I've had nearly almost brown hair. Like my natural color is like a really, really light blonde, but this one time I got bangs and I didn't have any highlights and my hair looked super dark brown. It was kind of crazy. And then I've also had like strawberry blonde red hair, like in a really natural way, not like the color red, but gingery, I guess. And I feel like that was really nice. I think I might want to do that one again too, but pink was definitely my favorite, and that's why I'm going to go back to it. Someone said fave movies. So you guys will probably hate me for this, but like along with music, I'm not like super into movies just because I can't sit still for that long. I get like super like antsy and stuff, so I never really sit down and watch a bunch of films, but my favorite movie has been the same since freshman year, and it's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. It just makes me super emo, but I love it a lot, and I really like the cinema photography in it. Someone asked, what's your happiest memory? And I've been like thinking about this question a lot, and it's a really hard one to answer, I feel like, but I feel like the most pure happy moment of my life was actually in New York, which is kind of crazy for me to say. My friend April came to visit, and I feel like we were just having a really bad week. I personally was just in a really bad place, and then her coming to visit, I feel like I wasn't being the best host, and she wanted to go do stuff, but I was like sad and didn't want to go do stuff, so I feel like I ruined her time. But then my week was kind of stressful because I was worrying about like what she was doing, and it was just kind of this whole mess. But we went to the Hudson River after we were trying to go to this gallery in 14th Avenue or somewhere over there. So we went to the Hudson River after, and it was the most insane sunset I've ever seen in my entire life. And like I love sunsets a lot, and they make me like really happy, and I just felt like in that moment like everything was gonna be okay, and I was fine, and it was pure, and like it was just a lot of fun. I'll see if I can like find the video of me like running around in it, but it just felt like a really pure moment, and I didn't feel so like down in the dumps at the moment. So then the very last question, which I feel like is the perfect way to end this Q&A, is someone asked me where's the best place to buy lingerie, and like I said in my last video, I love lingerie so much. If you're bougie as fuck and have the money for it, I would definitely say buy Agent Provocateur. That is one of the best lingerie brands on the market, except for it's insanely expensive. They have like kind of like a lower division brand called La Agent, which still produces really nice stuff, but it's like $100 for a bra. So unless you got the money for that, I would suggest, I mean, Victoria's Secret is a classic, but like I mentioned in my last video, I'm not really interested in the products they're coming out with recently. I'm very into like classic lingerie that's like lace structured, like embellished, not embezzled. I'm really more into that stuff rather than like crochet and like sports bra, bralette type things, but sometimes they do still come out with nice collections. And oh, I'm stupid, I forgot to talk about my favorite one, Journelle. Journelle is my favorite lingerie store. I don't have any by me, but when I was living in New York, there was one kind of close to my place. It's kind of one of those websites where they have lots of different brands. So they have stuff, they have Agent Provocateur, they have Heidi Klum's brand, they have, I can't think right now. They have a ton of stuff and it's all different price ranges, so I'm sure you can find something you like, and it's just really, really nice lingerie. I love it. Okay guys, so that's it for this Q&A. I hope I didn't like ramble too much and drive you guys crazy, but I just thought it'd be good for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. So yeah, I hope I answered your questions good enough, and I'll see you guys in my next video.